This is the story of a graduate student in 1991 who makes a surprising discovery about the Salem witch trials in 1692. And gradually her research starts to reveal that she is more personally connected to this tragedy than she could ever have imagined possible. In the course of her research for her dissertation, she starts to suspect that there might be an actual extant North American shadow book, what we might call a spell book. These are actual books that did exist. Most were collections of herbal remedies and things that might have been useful for health. In the pre-scientific revolution period, the connection between faith and health and science was a very slippery one. And so Connie, which is the name of my protagonist, starts to realize that there might be one of these books that exists. And soon she has a very pressing reason that she needs to get a hold of it. Back in 2005, I was studying for my qualifying exam, which is sort of the midpoint of a humanities PhD program. And it's a phenomenally stressful experience. So the only way that I could really escape from having to think about studying was to take my dog rambling around in the woods between Marblehead and Salem. And so I was thinking a little bit about the Salem trials. One thing that I think is overlooked in the narrative of the Salem Panic is for the people who were involved in the Salem Panic, the accused people, the teenagers doing the accusing, the judges, the clergy, for every one of those people, witchcraft was real. And it was a great way to explain negative things that happen in everyday life. And so I started to imagine, what would witchcraft look like then? I started building a story in my mind about magic at this kind of personal, family, private sort of level. All of the accused people were accused because they were sort of out of step with their culture a little bit. It's a profound story about courage and resistance and clinging close to your own sense of self and your own ideals in the face of almost unimaginable social pressure. In a way, it's inspiring. I think it's one of the reasons that we as a culture are drawn again and again to this story. I think it touches deep reservoirs of identification in all of us.